Hi everybody, it's Dre here. I am so happy to be doing this video. A few nights ago, I got super inspired. Do you ever get that like late at night? It always happens to me late at night when I shouldn't be in bed, and I get super inspired and I get creative and I get ideas in my head and I'm buzzing all around. So that's what happened to me because I started thinking about fall wardrobe. I got so inspired thinking about how I was going to integrate my wardrobe into fall and the things that I wanted to pick up, and you know, just how I was going to do that. And I thought to myself, this would make a great video, how to transition from summer to fall. So you guys know that I love summer. It is like my season. I hate winter. I am not a winter person. I love the heat. I love the sun. It's like my favorite thing. So what happens a lot of the time, especially in September, is the weather will stay the same. It'll still be hot, but the kids will go back to school and you start seeing fall fashion come out, and you know, you want to start wearing that kind of stuff, but at the same time it might be like too hot to do that. So this is gonna give you some ideas as how you can like integrate into fall without necessarily like starting to wear big bulky sweaters and stuff like that. The other thing is, most of us can't go out and we can't afford to go buy an entire new fall wardrobe. I know I personally can't, and I think most people can't. So what I think a lot of us do is we try to use things from years past, or we try to buy things that we can, you know, wear year round, and then we tend to buy maybe like 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, depending on the person, different things to like, you know, just freshen up our wardrobe. So this is kind of like a very mini haul because I did buy a few new things, but most of this stuff is stuff I already had. So, you know, I just wanted to give you guys some ideas as to how you can incorporate what you already have into your fall fashion as well. So hopefully I will be inserting close-ups of a lot of these things so you can see them a lot better, or like full-length shots and that kind of stuff. Now, first place I think most of us start when we think about fall and what we're going to do to transition is with accessories and jewelry. So I actually didn't buy any new jewelry. This is all stuff I already had. So something that I think transitions very well from summer to fall is turquoise. So you know, the blue turquoise stone, it's very popular kind of with like a boho chic kind of look right now. Jewel tones, if you have any jewel tones in your closet or your jewelry box. Something like this I really like because it's like little feathers, but yet it's gold. So gold is just so big in the fall. I also, these are actually earrings that I made myself a few years ago because I used to kind of be into jewelry making. So again, like the blues I think are really kind of an easy way to go from summer to fall, like that kind of blue turquoisey shade. The other thing that I think is really great is like textured belts. So if you have, of course, like leather or faux leather, this one here is one I've had for a long time. This is like, what do they call that? Like laser cut. It's like faux suede, and because it has a texture in it, it is just so fall. But you can wrap this like around a tank top, and you can take a tank top from being like summer item into a fall item just by adding like an accessory like that. I think something a lot of us like to do is change out our purse with the seasons, and I did end up picking up a new purse. This one I got from Marshall's. This is a Steve Madden purse. I love it because, first of all, it's still light, and it's not too big, it's not too small, but it has this really cool texture that like, it just screamed fall to me, right? So it's kind of like faux suede here, and then faux beige leather here, and it's got the flap pocket, which is super easy to, you know, just open up and close when you're out. It also has a fringe, which I think is so cute for fall, and it's got like this kind of like burnished brass accessory and some stitching. So let's talk about pattern and fabric. So I did buy this new shirt, and I will insert a picture of this as well. It is like a long tunic length, but it's very super thin fabric. So I loved it because I love the colors and the plaid, which is so fall. Like plaid is just a favorite of mine in the fall and winter, but yet the fabric is so thin that I can wear this like well into fall without you know, without being too hot. And then, you know, later on I can always layer it with a shirt underneath or whatever I like. And it is a long tunic length. You know, you can wear tunics with cropped leggings and kind of wear them more as like a shirt dress type idea, rather than, you know, putting them over jeans in the winter and stuff like that. So tunics are a really, really awesome way to kind of get into fall, but you can keep them throughout the winter as well. So I already had this other tunic length top in my wardrobe, and this is a really nice blue and white plaid, and again, very, very nice thin fabric. I actually bought this into the spring, but a lot of the time spring and fall fashion, it can be similar, usually in terms of fabric, not necessarily color, but this definitely is going to work in the fall. And then I think also something that you can start busting out in the fall is any like animal print you have. Again, a long tunic length blouse, but super, like this is almost sheer. You could wear just a nice camisole under this, and it's got like the 3/4 length sleeves. So love that. And then I did pick this one up, which is just such a fall, perfect colors for fall. But this is like sleeveless, and it is a tunic length, and it's kind of this, it's super soft, but again, like blousey material. It almost feels like a brushed cotton feel. And this is gonna just be fabulous in the fall. Number one, because of the color, but also again, like you could start with the sleeveless, and then into the fall, if you wanna layer this over top of like a long sleeve t-shirt or something, it'd be fantastic. And of course you can like belt it in the middle. By the way, I am getting over a cold, so I'm sure you guys can hear it in my voice. If there's a lot of editing, it's probably because I've been coughing. And don't look too close at my nose because I know it's like raw from blowing my nose about 20 times a day. Anyway, that always comes with fall too, getting sick, doesn't it? So while it is still hot, something just fabulous to do is to wear your tanks, wear your sleeveless tops, but you know, only bring in like the fall tones. So your burgundies, your olive greens, your mustards, your chocolate browns, stuff like that. So I have a few here that are like from my existing wardrobe that will be perfect for fall. So this one here, as you can see, sleeveless. It's got like the kind of halter neck, but it's lace and it's a nice burgundy color. This one I know I've worn in a video before. This is so cute. It's just like the same idea, like a halter, but it's got that kind of like bandana print, and it's got the fringe on it. So that's like super cute as well, can be worn into fall. And then this one I thought would be awesome with like that belt wrapped around it. So this is just like a tank with some really cute feathers on it. And it's kind of got this kind of textured cotton look to it. But pairing it with this belt and wrapping this belt around the waist would just totally scream fall. So, you know, if you are worried about being hot, but you still want to look like your fall, just go with the fall colors with, you know, lighter weight tops, and it's going to be great. The other thing is, if you want to kind of stay with bright colors, if you have a lot of bright colors in your summer wardrobe, a fantastic thing to do is just throw on a denim jacket. Like when in doubt, add denim. Besides just color, something fantastic to do to kind of make something scream fall is bring in texture, and that can be in the form of lace or just like crochet, or just like more texturized cotton things, or fringe. Like fringe is a huge one too. So I just dug through my closet and pulled out all the things that I currently had that like are very texturized that would be great for fall. So something like this, which is great for throwing on top. It's not white, it's still like a cream, but it has kind of this like texture to it, and it's nice and lightweight, so it's not going to be too hot in the more hotter part of the fall. Something like this is so like perfect as well because it's short sleeve, it's see-through, so you can just wear whatever tanks you have, but it has like that real like lacy, I don't even know what you call this, but it definitely has like that design in it. This one I love because, again, like fringe, got the fringe on the bottom. This one is maybe like a little more risque because it is open in the back. It just has the one button, but it definitely, like, the idea is just go with the texture and go with something with fringe on it. Same with this tank. It's got some lace on it. It's got kind of like that burnished cotton look again. And then this one here, this pattern is so cute. And I think this pattern just screams like September, October to me, but this is again like very textured. And I think another very common one, it's common for a good reason, is scarves. So definitely you can still wear like a nice sleeveless blouse, or even if you're more casual, just a tank top, whatever you like, and just throw like a fall looking scarf on top. And it doesn't have to be like a wool scarf, obviously. Just go with something more lightweight that has a fall pattern. Like, so something like this, which is burgundy and beige and has like an animal print on it. And then this one I just picked up for $5 on clearance. but it has that kind of beautiful turquoise jewel tone, and it has like this, I don't even know what you call that, kind of like an Aztec print to it. But these scarves are also awesome for if you're wearing like a tank top during the day, and then at night when it gets chilly, they can double like to cover your shoulders, because they tend to be like huge, right? So definitely go more for print and color with scarves as opposed to like anything really heavy and woolly and yarn and that kind of thing, because that's probably going to be too hot. I didn't want to show you like just some pairs of black crop pants because everybody knows what black crop pants look like. But my next tip is kind of like, keep wearing your crop pants or like your ankle pants, crop pants, capri pants, anything kind of cropped ankle pants that end just above the ankle. If you're like working and you need black dress ones, or if it's just like casual and you like to wear denim ones, all of those are still awesome in the fall. And you can pair them with like nice flats or like heels as opposed to like flip-flops. So just a pair of flats that I own that I like for fall are these ones, because they are like that, again, that jewel tone. Can you tell I like this color? Like this jewel tone turquoise, and they're super comfy. They would be work appropriate, and you know, depending what you do on top, obviously it can still be very fall-like. If you're going to go for sandals in September, I would suggest keeping it like either dark colors or metallics like golds and stuff like that, or burnished bronze, because you can still wear sandals well into the fall season. Just keep them a little bit more dressy as opposed to like flip-flops that we all love to kick around in the summertime. Another pair of shoes that I had for the summer were these ones, these nice wedge sandals, but I'm gonna plan to wear these through September because I think with like the darker colors, don't mind the sticker. I was lazy, I never took the size sticker off, but these are like super cute because they have like this dark kind of cork look to them, but then they have this faux leather as well, and they're super comfortable, again with like the laser cut. So I think these are going to be awesome well into the fall. And then speaking about footwear, another great thing which I just bought are like open-toed booties or heels or whatnot. So I just bought this pair, again from Marshalls, and these were not that expensive, $35. So you know, you don't have to spend an arm and a leg. I love these because you don't have to actually undo the lacing every time. They actually just zip on the back, you know, and that's awesome because you don't want to have to like bother with that every time you take them on and off. But these again are like the faux suede, and then they're cut out, so you know, you can still wear your nice pedicure and you can still keep cool. And again, pair them with like crops or a skirt or anything like that. But these just scream fall in the color, in the texture, in like the design, all of that. The chunky heel is huge right now, so I'm like really glad I picked these up. I think they are going to be so cute in the fall. So just a little thing, but sunglasses can be huge. These are the ones I've been wearing all summer. These are white, and so I'm going to be switching them out for like a tortoiseshell look. Obviously darker brown tortoiseshell. So you know, just a little idea there. I think most of us do that anyway, but just a little tip. So I think in fall, especially if you are working in an office or something like that, you may not want to start wearing like really heavy blazers to work. And this can go for casual as well. You know, blazers can be casual, but just for work, here's another item I picked up just yesterday actually. This is a nice drapey blazer. It has like the pockets down here, but I love it because it's kind of this really stretchy material, and it's got 3/4 length sleeves. So a black blazer obviously is going to go with so many things, but because it's so kind of thin and light, it's going to be really good for going into fall. This is another item that I have in my collection, and this is a very similar idea. It's got like the little pockets, it's very drapey. Obviously this is like a faux suede microfiber material. This is a full length sleeve though. So this one is a little bit heavier than that one, but obviously this just screams fall in the texture. And I think this is gonna be beautiful paired over blouses and stuff like that. Like this in a vest will give you the same idea. And even though this is a sweater material, it's obviously a vest. So, you know, it's not gonna be too heavy and hot. Now you can see the pattern a little bit better. I think this kind of thing is so great for fall. I just love this like Aztec-y pattern. I think it's so great for fall. Very last thing is a beauty tip, of course. This is my channel. mostly about beauty here. So this is about nail polish. I think nail polish is such a simple, easy way to start bringing in fall. So kind of get rid of all the bright neons, bright pinks. I know I've been wearing a lot of bright nail polishes. And then in the fall, going into the fall at least, what I like to do is start out with like nails that are a little bit more nude or light metallic. So what I'm wearing today is this one here. This is from Formula X. This is called Revved Up. This is like a rose gold metallic, and this is like a really, really beautiful shade. So metallic on the fingers, or this one from Essie is called Topless and Barefoot, and this is just like a nice nude. And then on the toes, so since you're probably still gonna be wearing like a few open-toed things, I would bring in more darker colors or jewel tones on the toes. So like this one is a nice, beautiful kind of dark, deep pink, almost a burgundy from Butter London. This is called Broody. This one is from Avon. It's their gel finish polish, and this one is this gorgeous like metallic green. This one's called Envy, and this one is one of my favorites. This absolutely beautiful metallic purple. This is from Jinsoon, and it's called Soubrette. So anything that I can find links to, of course, I will put in the description bar below, but I will put brands and everything for each of these items. And hopefully I've been putting in like close-up shots this whole time. So that's it, you guys. That's it for like my ideas. If you guys have any ideas, please let me know. Or if you have like any like outfits that you have pictures of, tag me like on Instagram or Twitter. All my social media is below, of course. But I'd love to see like what you guys are gonna be wearing, what you're coming out with. Like I said, I love summer, but I'm not a huge fan of summer fashion, whereas fall fashion to me is like where it's at. It's just so inspiring, it's so much fun, and I just love fall fashion. And I know a lot of you guys too love it as well. A lot of you guys too love it as well. Okay, let's go with that. All right, you guys, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found it inspiring, because I'm feeling so inspired, and I will see you next time. Bye.